Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon. Out of the theaters, I saw Mack and Rita. So Mack and Rita, what's about? It's a very simple premise, actually. It takes that Freaky Friday, that 17 again premise of a 30-year-old who wants to be a 60-year-old and goes in a fake tanning bed and randomly is now a 60 to 70-year-old. And is she living the life she wants to live, or does she want to go back to being a 30-year-old? So did I like this movie? I did not like this movie. Yeah, I understand the premise of this movie about, who is your real skin? What's the real mask you're wearing? Like, do you want to show your true colors? Do you want to show your true self? Or do you just want to, stay behind the filters of Instagram and everything in society is coming to be with Instagram, with Facebook, with Twitter? And it kind of has that message, but overall, it just felt very childish, as well as just very, another narcissistic movie about pity party bullshit type of things. So with that, I'll give the positives of the movie first. It's a short 90-minute movie. It goes pretty quick, and you're like, okay, 90 minutes, you can spare it if you want. Some of the acting is pretty good, especially with Diane, Keaton, and the friend of the movie is really just good acting on some levels of, and the message. We'll say acting, message, as well as the runtime are the best parts of the movie. I think the worst part of the movie, though, is the story, the confusing aspects of what these characters are seeing and doing, as well as just the narcissistic nature of people having this pity party bullshit. If you know anything about me, I hate pity party movies with a passion, and this one does it. So with that, we will go into more of the other stuff I didn't like about this movie. Okay, for the part of turning into a 30-year-old to a 70-year-old in this tanning bed, this motherfucker that is talking doesn't notice there's wind blowing everywhere. No one notices that until his very end. He's like, wait a minute. That person went from a 70-year-old to a 30-year-old, but you don't notice when you're talking, there's a fucking gust of 50-mile-an-hour wind just blowing in your face. You don't notice that, and you're just like, red flag, what is happening? Is there a fan outside? Is someone have a big, NFL fan on a football field? Is it outside? No. Where's this wind coming from? And just weird stuff like that. As well as just these characters not knowing, as well as just having just stupid character decisions of just what are you doing? That makes no sense. What are you doing? Yeah, I understand what you're trying to do with this Instagram culture. Get away from it. Just period dot, get away from it. It's not that hard to unplug from your phone. It really isn't. It is an addiction that needs to stop. And then with that, the narcissistic just habits of, it feels like just California maybe, of 30-year-olds thinking they have it so hard. Oh my God, my life is so hard. I have a nice apartment. I wrote a book, and they just want me to put stuff on Instagram. My life is so hard. We get to go on a bachelorette party at a nice house in Palm Springs, and we can maybe see a Bad Bunny concert, which I've never heard a single fucking song from Bad Bunny, and apparently now he's on Vogue wearing a dress. Men in dresses, no. Dresses is no for me. Anyway, but the fashion, I'll say sure. With Diane Keaton's outfit, some of them are pretty, sweet costume designs in this movie. But overall, though, this pity party bullshit of I have it so hard in California. Fuck off. That's what just gets me fucking frustrated, is people don't know what real hard work is, what a dirty job is, what third world countries are like. These first world problem movies just get under my fucking skin. So overall, Mack and Rita, sure, good costume designs. Sure, there's a good message in there somewhere. Sure, it's a 90-minute movie. Sure, some of the acting is good in this movie. But overall, the gags don't work. The pity party bullshit doesn't work. And just the overall premise of the movie, it's it screams privilege. It screams California privilege. And it's just fucking stop. So Mack and Rita will receive a 1 out of 5 Futons, which equals that 20%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So have critics a 26% with 50 of them. Audience score of 46% with over 100. Here's critic consensus. Diane Keaton gives Mack and Rita her all, but this coin comedy lets her down in every turn. So the other actor is Taylour Paige. Taylour Paige does a great job. So anyway, you have the 26, you have the 46, and my 20. Chase out with the blue futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Booftonian. You Booftoners, thanks for watching. Have a great day. In this movie, nah, there's no such thing as white privilege. It's California privilege.